Welcome to Dr. Levski Gaming. My name is Sean, and today I wanted to talk more about Cascade. Now in the event, he's actually close to max level for me, so I wanted to look at his damage. And there you can see he did physical, magical, and pure damage of about 47,000. And that's because his main attack, if he penetrates armor or magic defense, he'll do the other damage. And if he penetrates both, then he'll do all three damage types. So his auto attack will end up doing almost 150,000 at max level, which is a huge amount of damage. Of course, that relies on him completely penetrating the armor or magic defense of the frontline character. Now, I tried out different team fights to see what would benefit Cascade the most. And in this case, I'm using Fafnir and Dorian to keep Cascade alive. And then Corvus's altar does a lot of damage to the enemy team, which will sync well with Cascade's tidal wave. And then Morrigan has armor penetration, which also helps Cascade. Now here I just played around with switching out Morrigan for Tristan to get more armor penetration. Another benefit to using Corvus in this team is that when the enemy team gets pushed back due to Cascade's tidal wave, then Corvus's ultimate will end up hitting a lot more of the enemy heroes, which lowers their defenses. Now this team isn't my team, it was just someone else attacking me, and I thought it was good to include because it had a crit team with Cascade, and he had it at a pretty high level, so I thought it worked out pretty well. Ishmael was able to tank a lot of the altar damage, and with all the healing he gets, he was able to stay alive and basically just plow through my team. I thought it worked really well, so I figured I'd share it with you all. Now this team, I was playing around with the idea of getting the tank out of the way so that Cascade could hit the second in line. So I figured Darkstar would be a good use for that since she mind controls the front line and allows the damage to get to the second enemy. So I think it actually worked pretty well here. Another added benefit is that Darkstar and Dorian both have physical attack artifacts, so it actually really helps the team and Cascade to do all the damage. And then Tristan, of course, has his armor penetration, so of course that helps Cascade as well. And then this is an Eternity Iris team. Corvus, Morrigan, Iris, and Phobos, and then I threw in Cascade, and I feel like he just helps to add in some extra penetration stats and then also disrupts the enemy team a little bit more. And Iris works really well with his third skill. And then I wanted to play around with him and some progress heroes. So of course I used Dorian and Fafnir to keep him alive. But in this case, Fafnir put the shield on Isaac, which is okay. But Isaac has a lot of pushback and armor reduction on the enemy team, which you can see by the end of the fight. Along with Cascade, the entire enemy team is basically against the wall. So it works out pretty well. And then here I just swapped Fafnir for Vari to try and go up against a Kark team. And then with all the pushback, it allows Anvari's ultimate to hit more targets and stun a lot more. And then in this fight, I threw in Ginger just to try and get more of the knockback effect. And Ginger is actually a pretty powerful hero now. But of course, mine's pretty low power, so at the end, she doesn't do all that much damage, but it's still a good proof of concept. Well, I hope you enjoy watching these fights. I do enjoy finding out new teams to play with the new heroes. That's always one of my favorite parts of the game. Just finding new team builds, synergies, and everything like that. If you enjoy videos like this, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.